Let's go into the acquisitions component to help find an aircraft, not just do the pre-buy on it. Why do you think it's necessary for people to have someone on their side doing the acquisitions and not just go to controller or just have a buddy or?
I think you come into it a lot more educated, and it's a lot safer of a decision because you have somebody in your corner that, I mean, a lot of these airplanes we see get change hands a few times. So
Yeah,
you'll see it and say, oh, I already know the story on that airplane, when a guy could be just coming in blind, fat, dumb, and happy to go buy it.
yep,
A lot of people that are buying airplanes are busy, and
yeah,
it takes a lot of time and effort during the day, the middle of the day, to find these airplanes, negotiate on them, set up purchase agreements, all that stuff. And it's something that we do every day.
right. We have the connections. We're working with people. We're working with pilots. Working with mechanics, and so it's easier for us to dedicate our time, energy, and effort so that we can bring to you, the Reader's Digest version, and you can make an informed decision quickly instead of spending all that time, energy, and effort.
Really, the way that I put it to them when my customers come to me is that, from what I charge for the buyer's assistance program, meaning helping you identify the best make and model for your mission budget,
Mhm.
searching the market, doing all the negotiating, set up the purchase agreement, negotiating after pre-buy, helping you get it home, lining up a pilot. So all of that, most of the time, I negotiate the money off of the airplane before I even go look at it,
Oh, sure.
before I do the pre-buy. So it's like you're going to spend the same amount of money, but you're much more likely to get a safe airplane, timely, at a better price, and it not be so kind of hairy.
Right. Because of your expertise, you're able to negotiate and almost bake in your commission to the actual agreement, so that when they're making that purchase, they also have your services as well.
Yeah.
You're saving them money. You're saving them time. You're saving them a headache down the road.
And they get a safe airplane on top of it.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's kind of the goal. What about when someone says, "I've got a pilot, I got a mechanic"? Do they still require assistance, in your opinion?
I would have some type of buyer's agent in my corner, outside of the pre-buy, just to have them help negotiate everything,
Yeah.
do everything on the purchase agreement, make sure that your terms are fair, help do things like work in the delivery flights into the purchase agreement, get longer time to do pre-purchase inspections, help you make those connections for the pre-purchase inspections or the pilots to get the airplane home. Otherwise, you're just going to be doing all this stuff blind.
And to your point, like the buyer's agent can still work with the pilot, can still work with
Oh,
the mechanic.
sure.
And I think that's probably the best way to look at it, is you're assembling a team. You don't want just one guy in your corner. You want multiple people. And what I love about being an acquisition broker is that I get to be like a master of chaos. I'm herding the cats. And so,
Yeah.
Mr. Smith can just call me and be like, yep, I talked to the mechanic, I talked to the pilot, I talked to the insurance guy, I talked to the finance guy, and
Sure.
here's the report. And it's done.
Most of the people, like I said, most of the people that have money buying jets, their time is worth a lot.
Yeah.
And all those things you just said, talking to those 6 people before he calls you, and you just say, yeah, it's good. That took a lot of time.
It
That
did.
saves them a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.